My beloved child, before you close your eyes tonight, I have a message for you that you cannot miss. I want to speak directly to your heart and remind you of my deep, unending love for you. In this video, I will reveal something that will bring peace to your soul, calm your fears, and give you hope for tomorrow. If you truly love me, stay until the end and discover the special surprise I've prepared just for you. I ask you to share this message with others who need to hear my voice. Subscribe to this channel, click the like button, and turn on the notification bell, because I have more to say to you every day. Together, we can spread my love and light to the world. And don't forget to leave a comment below. I want to know how these words touched your heart. Stay with me, my child, and see what I have in store for you. My beloved child, before you close your eyes tonight, I want to remind you of my peace. The world around you may be full of noise, full of distractions, and filled with reasons to worry. But here, in this quiet moment, I invite you to rest in me. Let the burdens of your day fall away as you lean into my love and my presence. You may have had a long day, filled with challenges, or perhaps your heart feels heavy from the weight of unspoken struggles. But now, in this moment, I am here with you. My peace is not like the peace of the world. My peace goes deeper. It touches the places in your soul that feel restless, and it calms the storm inside you. Just as I once calmed the seas with my voice, I am speaking calm into your life tonight. Let go of the things you cannot control. There are so many things in this life that you try to handle on your own, but my precious child, I never intended for you to carry it all. I am your father, and I desire to carry your burdens with you. If you're holding on to worries about tomorrow or concerns about the future, place them in my hands now. Trust that I am already there, preparing the way for you. You don't have to have everything figured out tonight. All you need to do is trust me and rest. As you lie down, feel the comfort of my presence around you. I am as close to you as the breath you take. In me, you find rest for your soul. I know every detail of your day, every conversation, every thought, every emotion. I know what troubled your heart, and I know what brought you joy. And now, I ask you to trust that I'm holding it all. I'm working everything together for your good, even the things that seem confusing or difficult right now. My child, sleep is a gift I have given you. It is a time for your body and mind to be restored, but more than that, it is a time for your spirit to rest in my care. Just as I watch over the sparrows and know every star in the sky, I watch over you. Not a single moment of your life escapes my attention. Even when you sleep, I am watching over you, protecting you, and filling you with my love. Take a deep breath now and release the tension in your body. Feel the weight of your day melt away as you breathe in my peace. I am wrapping you in my arms like a shepherd cradles his lamb. You are safe here with me. There is nothing that can harm you when you rest in my presence. Do not be afraid of the darkness, for I am the light. I go before you, and I shine my light in the darkest places. Even in the night, my presence surrounds you. My angels are with you, watching over you as you sleep. You are never alone, not for a single moment. Remember, I have promised never to leave you nor forsake you. That promise holds true now, tonight, as you prepare for rest. Reflect on the blessings of this day, even the small ones. Every good thing comes from me, and I have been with you every step of this day. Perhaps you saw my hand in the smile of a stranger, in the warmth of the sun, or in the peace of a quiet moment. Maybe you found my presence in the love of a family member, or in a prayer whispered from your heart. I was with you, even in the moments that felt hard. I have been by your side, guiding you, comforting you, and loving you. As you prepare to sleep, release any unforgiveness in your heart. If someone hurt you today, give that pain to me. I know it may be hard to let go, but forgiveness is the key to your freedom. Do not let the sun set on your anger, for it only weighs you down. Give it to me, and let my peace fill the places where hurt once lived. And if there are things you wish you had done differently today, Know that my grace is enough for you. My mercies are new every morning. Tomorrow is a new day, and with it comes a fresh opportunity to walk with me, to love, to forgive, to trust. Do not let regret steal your peace tonight. You are my beloved, and I am pleased with you, not because of what you have done, but because of who you are, my child. Now, as the night draws near, I invite you to rest in the knowledge that I am with you. I will never leave you. My love is constant, my peace unshakable. Let your heart be still, and know that I am God. You can trust me with your sleep, with your dreams, and with your tomorrow. As you close your eyes, remember this: you are loved beyond measure. You are held in my everlasting arms. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Rest now, my child, for I am with you. You are safe, you are loved, and you are mine. If these words of resting in my peace spoke to your heart tonight, write in the comments, "I rest in your peace, Lord." My precious child, as the day comes to an end, I know what lies heavy on your heart. You've carried so much today: thoughts, concerns, uncertainties. The weight of those worries can feel overwhelming, and yet, you don't have to carry them alone. Before you close your eyes tonight, I invite you to cast all of your worries onto me. Let me be the one who holds them, so that you can rest in peace. I know the things that keep you up at night, the thoughts that circle in your mind. Maybe it's the uncertainty of tomorrow, or the fear of what might happen. Perhaps it's the feeling that you didn't do enough today, or the concern that you'll fall short tomorrow. But my beloved child, don't you know that I am with you? I see the whole picture, and I am already in your tomorrow. I am your shepherd, and I will lead you through every valley, every challenge, every moment. You don't need to figure it all out now. Let me handle what's too big for you to carry. When you lay your burdens at my feet, you are trusting me to work on your behalf. You are acknowledging that I am in control, even when you feel out of control. It's not a sign of weakness to bring your worries to me. It's a sign of faith. You are my child, and I desire to take care of you. Just as I care for the lilies of the field and the birds of the air, how much more do I care for you? Your worries, your concerns, your anxieties, they all matter to me. Take a moment now and think of the things that have been weighing on your heart. Is it a difficult conversation you had today? Is it a situation at work or school that feels out of your hands? Maybe it's a relationship that feels strained or unresolved. Whatever it is, speak it to me now. Give it to me. Imagine placing that burden in my hands. My hands are strong, and my love for you is deeper than you can comprehend. When you give me your worries, you are freeing yourself to rest, knowing that I am handling what concerns you. The world will tell you to be anxious about many things, but I say to you, do not be anxious about anything. Instead, bring everything to me in prayer. Tell me what is on your heart. I hear you. I care for you. And I promise that when you bring your request to me, I will give you my peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. This peace will guard your heart and your mind, even as you sleep. I want you to rest tonight, my beloved child. I don't want you to lose sleep over things that are out of your control. When you give your worries to me, you can rest, knowing that I am at work, even when you are still. I am the God who never sleeps. While you lie down and rest, I am moving. I am preparing the way for you. Trust me with the things you cannot see or understand. There is nothing too big for me, and there is nothing too small for my attention. Whether your worries seem overwhelming or insignificant, I care about them all. You are my precious child, and I delight in every detail of your life. Do you think I would let you carry these burdens alone? No, my child. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Let my presence be your comfort tonight. I know how easy it is to feel weighed down by the troubles of this world. The world can be a heavy place, and sometimes it feels like there's no escape from the pressure. But I am inviting you into my rest. My rest is not like the rest the world offers. It is deeper, more complete. It is the kind of rest that refreshes your soul. When you cast your worries on me, you are stepping into that rest. You are choosing to believe that I am bigger than the things that trouble you. As you release your worries to me, focus on my promises. I have promised never to leave you nor forsake you. I have promised to be your refuge, your strong tower, your safe place. I have promised to supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. I have promised to be your shepherd, to lead you beside still waters, and to restore your soul. These promises are not empty words. They are the truth you can stand on, even in the darkest night. Think of how I calmed the storm when my disciples were afraid. They were in a boat, surrounded by wind and waves, and they thought all hope was lost. But when they called out to me, I spoke to the storm, "Peace, be still." And the storm obeyed my voice. My child, the same power that calmed the seas is with you now. I can calm the storm inside your heart. I can bring peace to the areas of your life that feel out of control. But first, you must trust me. You must give your worries to me and believe that I am working on your behalf. As you prepare to sleep, take one more deep breath, and with each breath, release the things that weigh you down. Feel my peace begin to fill your heart. Feel the weight of your worries lift as you place them in my hands. You don't have to carry them anymore. I am your Father, and I am taking care of you. If these words about casting your worries to me spoke to your heart tonight, write in the comments, "I cast my worries to you, Lord." My precious child, as you lay down to rest tonight, I want to speak to you about forgiveness. I know there are moments when forgiveness feels difficult, when the pain of what someone has done weighs heavy on your heart. But before you sleep, I invite you to release that weight. Forgiveness is not for them alone. It is for you. It is a gift that frees your heart, allowing you to rest in peace. I see the wounds that others have caused you. I see the hurt that has taken root deep inside. You may have tried to bury it, to forget it, but it still lingers. My beloved, holding on to that pain only chains you to the past. When you choose to forgive, you are choosing to let go of the chains that bind you. You are not saying that what happened was okay. You are saying that it no longer has the power to control your heart. I forgave you long before you ever asked. Even as I hung on the cross, I looked at those who hurt me, and I said, "What, Father? Forgive them, for they know not what they do." My child, forgiveness is the path of freedom. It releases you from the grip of anger, bitterness, and resentment. These emotions may feel justified, but they only steal your peace. When you forgive, you are following in my footsteps, and you are setting yourself free. Think back over your day. Was there a moment when someone hurt you? Perhaps it was a careless word, a misunderstanding, or even a deep betrayal. Whatever it was, I ask you to bring it to me now. Imagine placing that hurt in my hands, which bore the nails. Know your pain. I carried your hurt on the cross, and I carried the hurt of the one who wronged you as well. I took it all, so that you wouldn't have to carry it any longer. I know that forgiveness may not come easily. It is not something you can force yourself to do. But if you ask me, I will help you. I will soften your heart. I will give you the strength to release the hurt. You don't have to do it alone. Let my love flow into the places where you feel hurt. Let my healing begin to restore what has been broken. Forgiveness is not just about what they did. It is about what I can do in your heart. There may be times when you feel that forgiveness is impossible, that the pain is too deep. But my child, there is nothing too deep for my love to heal. No matter how great the offense, my grace is greater. Just as I have forgiven you, I call you to forgive others. I do not ask this to burden you, but to free you. I know what it feels like to be betrayed, to be misunderstood, to be hurt. I know the depth of your pain, and I am here to take it from you, if you will let me. As you prepare to rest tonight, I want you to think of those who have hurt you. You may not feel ready to forgive them yet, but I ask that you bring their name before me. Begin the process by surrendering their offense to me. You don't have to hold on to it any longer, my beloved child. You were not created to carry such a heavy burden. Forgiveness lightens your load, and it makes room in your heart for my peace. I also want you to consider if there is anyone you need to ask forgiveness from. Perhaps there were words spoken today that caused harm, actions that were unkind, or moments when you failed to show the love I have given you. Bring those moments to me as well. Do not be afraid to admit when you have fallen short. My love for you is unconditional, and my grace is more than enough to cover your mistakes. Ask me for forgiveness, and I will wash you clean. Forgiveness restores relationships. It heals wounds that have festered for too long. When you forgive, you are opening the door to reconciliation, to love, to a fresh start. It may not happen overnight, and it may take time for trust to be rebuilt, but I will walk with you every step of the way. I will give you the wisdom and grace to navigate the path of forgiveness, both in giving and receiving it. As you lie down to sleep, release all the unforgiveness that weighs on your heart. Don't let the sun set on your anger, my child. You deserve to rest in peace and free from the burden of resentment. I know it's not easy, but I promise you, it's worth it. Forgiveness doesn't mean you're excusing what was done. It means you're choosing freedom. You are choosing to trust me to handle what you cannot. When you wake tomorrow, your heart will be lighter. You will feel the weight lifted, the tension released. That is the power of forgiveness. It transforms not only your relationships, but your own soul. It brings you closer to me, for I am a God of forgiveness. I do not hold your sins against you, and I ask you not to hold the sins of others against them. Tonight, as you prepare for rest, let forgiveness be the last thing you hold in your heart. Let go of the hurts, and trust me to heal what has been broken. My grace is enough, and my love will carry you through. You don't have to go to sleep with that weight any longer. I am here, ready to take it from you, Eddie. If these words about the power of forgiveness found a place in your heart tonight, write in the comments, "I choose to forgive, Lord." My beloved child, as the day draws to a close and the night surrounds you, let us take a moment to look back on the blessings I have poured into your life today. Each breath you took, every moment that passed, every beat of your heart. These are all gifts from me. I know that life can sometimes make you feel overwhelmed, that the trials of the day may obscure the good that I have placed before you. But now, before you close your eyes, I ask you to pause and reflect on the ways I have shown you my love today. It may have been in the smallest of things, a gentle breeze, the warmth of the sun on your face, or the kindness of a stranger. Maybe it was in the laughter you shared with someone, or in a moment of silence when you felt my presence. These blessings are not random. They are my love notes to you, reminders that I am with you, always providing for your every need. Even in the hardest moments of today, I was with you. Perhaps you faced difficulties or challenges that tested your patience or strength. Yet, through it all, I was by your side, offering you the grace to persevere. My beloved child, it is easy to overlook the blessings that come through hardship. But know this, I use every situation, even the difficult ones, to bless you, to grow you, to draw you closer to me. Think of the people I placed in your path today. Maybe you encountered someone who uplifted you with their words or actions, or perhaps someone leaned on you for support, giving you the opportunity to show my love to them. Each of these moments, whether you were receiving or giving, was a gift. I am at work in all your relationships, using each one to shape you into the person I have called you to be. My precious child, gratitude is the key to joy. When you recognize my blessings and thank me for them, your heart opens to receive even more. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have been given. And I have given you so much, my beloved. I have given you life, I have given you my love, and I have given you the promise that I will never leave you nor forsake you. As you lie down to rest tonight, take a moment to thank me for the specific blessings you experienced today. Did you feel my peace in a moment of stress? Did I answer a prayer, perhaps in a way you didn't expect? Did I protect you from something you may not even be aware of? There are countless ways that I have blessed you, both seen and unseen. And I ask that you acknowledge those blessings now, with a heart full of gratitude. Gratitude is not just about thanking me for the good things, it's also about trusting me in the midst of uncertainty. There may have been moments today when things didn't go as you had planned. Perhaps you faced disappointment, or things didn't work out the way you hoped. Even in those moments, I am with you, working all things for your good. Can you thank me for those moments too? Can you trust that I am using every circumstance to bless you, even when you cannot yet see it? I have not forgotten a single one of your needs. My child, I see every desire of your heart, and I am working to provide for you in ways beyond what you can imagine. Sometimes my blessings come in unexpected forms. You may pray for something and receive an answer that looks different from what you expected, but I ask you to trust me. I know what is best for you, and I am always leading you toward my good and perfect will. As you reflect on today, remember that every good and perfect gift comes from me, your Heavenly Father. There is nothing in your life that is too small or insignificant for my care. I delight in giving good gifts to my children, and I have blessed you abundantly, even in ways you may not yet recognize. Look at the beauty of creation around you, the sky, the stars, the trees. All of these are reflections of my creativity, my love, my desire to surround you with beauty and wonder. These are my gifts to you, and I give them freely, because you are my beloved. As you prepare to rest, let gratitude fill your heart. Thank me not only for the things that went well today, but also for the things that stretched you, for the challenges that taught you, and for the moments that drew you closer to me. Every part of your day was crafted with purpose, and I am weaving all things together for your good. Remember, my child, that gratitude opens the door to peace. When you focus on my blessings, your heart becomes light, and you are able to rest in my presence without the weight of worry or fear. Trust that I will continue to bless you, tomorrow and in the days to come. You are precious to me, and I take great joy in caring for you. As you close your eyes, let your last thoughts be of gratitude. Thank me for the breath in your lungs, for the people who love you, for the opportunities you have been given. Thank me for the strength to get through today, and for the hope that tomorrow holds. I am with you always, and my blessings will never cease. If these words about gratitude for the blessings of today touched your heart tonight, write in the comments, "Thank you for your blessings, Lord." My beloved child, as the darkness of the night surrounds you and the day comes to a close, I want you to know that you are never alone. I am with you, watching over you with a love that never sleeps. There may be moments when the night feels heavy, when fears or doubts try to creep into your heart, but in these moments, I want you to trust in my protection. You are safe in my care, and no harm can come to you when you rest under my watchful eye. The world may be full of uncertainties, but my promises are sure. I have said that I will never leave you nor forsake you. That promise is not just for the daylight hours, it is for every moment, including the quiet hours of the night. When you lie down to sleep, my hand is upon you, guarding you from every danger. Just as a shepherd watches over his sheep, I watch over you with tender care. Nothing can happen to you that I do not see, and I am always working for your good. Perhaps there are things that weigh on your mind tonight, concerns for your safety, for the safety of your loved ones, or for the future. But my beloved child, I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. When you feel afraid, call out to me. I am near, and I will wrap you in my protection. The shadows of the night have no power over you, for I am the light that dispels all darkness. I walk with you through every valley, and I stand guard over your home. You may not always see how I am working to protect you, but trust that I am. I send my angels to watch over you, to keep you safe from harm. They stand guard at your door, ensuring that nothing touches you without my permission. Even while you sleep, I am fighting battles on your behalf. Battles you may not even be aware of. There are dangers in this world, but none of them are greater than my power. I am sovereign over all, and I am greater than any fear you may face. Remember my promise to Israel. He who watches over you will neither slumber nor sleep. That promise is for you as well, my precious child. I do not grow weary. I do not take a moment's rest when it comes to you. I am always attentive, always alert, always ready to come to your aid. Just as a father watches over his children, so I watch over you with a love that is fierce and protective. You are my beloved, and I will not allow anything to harm you. Take a moment now to breathe deeply and release any fear or anxiety that may be lingering in your heart. Trust that I am with you. You are safe in my care. No evil can come near you when you place your trust in me. I am your shield and your fortress, your protector in times of trouble.
The enemy may try to bring fear into your heart, but I have overcome the world. Fear has no place in the heart of my beloved child, for my perfect love casts out all fear. Think of how I protected my people throughout history. When the Israelites were trapped between the Red Sea and the armies of Pharaoh, I parted the waters to make a way for them. When Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, I shut the mouths of the lions and kept him safe.
When my disciples were caught in a storm at sea, I spoke peace to the wind and the waves. My child, I am the same God today as I was then. My protection is just as powerful, just as sure. You are in my hands, and nothing can snatch you away. As you prepare to close your eyes tonight, I want you to rest in the assurance of my protection. Trust that I am already in your tomorrow, preparing the way for you. Whatever may come, I will be with you. You don't need to worry about what might happen, because I am in control. I see the future, and I have good plans for you. Plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. Nothing can disrupt my plans for your life. I am working all things together for your good. Even when you cannot see it, I am protecting you. There are times when I shield you from dangers you will never know about. There are moments when my protection goes unnoticed, but I am always at work. Trust me with the unseen. Trust that my hand is upon you, guarding you in ways beyond your understanding. I am your protector, and I will not fail you. As you sleep, let my peace fill your heart. You can rest, knowing that I am awake. You don't have to carry the weight of worry, for I am carrying it for you. Let go of the need to control or understand every detail of your life. I am in control, and I see the bigger picture. Trust me with your safety. Trust me with your future. Trust me with your life. I will not let you fall. When you wake in the morning, you will see that I have been faithful. I will be with you in the new day, just as I am with you now in the quiet of the night. My love surrounds you like a shield, and my presence is your refuge. You are never alone, my child. I am with you always, watching over you, protecting you, loving you. If these words about trusting in my protection through the night spoke to your heart tonight, write in the comments, "I trust in your protection, Lord." My beloved child, I know the fears and anxieties that trouble your heart. I see the weight of them pressing down on you, even in the quiet moments when no one else notices. But I want you to hear my voice tonight. You do not need to carry these burdens any longer. I am here with you, and I am asking you to let go of your fear, to release your anxiety, and to rest in my love. Fear can feel overwhelming at times. It can grip your heart so tightly that it's hard to think, hard to breathe. It may come from the unknown. What will happen tomorrow? How will things work out? What if everything goes wrong? Or it may come from the past, things that have hurt you, things that you are afraid of facing again. But my precious child, fear is not from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I know that letting go of fear isn't easy. It can feel like fear is protecting you, like it keeps you alert to danger. But fear is a thief. It steals your peace. It steals your joy, and it distracts you from my presence. You don't need fear to guard your heart. That is my job. I am the one who watches over you, who keeps you safe, who protects you from harm. When you hold on to fear, you are trusting in your own strength to protect yourself. But I ask you to trust in me instead. I am your protector. I am your refuge. In me, you are safe. Take a moment now, my child, and think about the fears that are weighing on you. What are the things that have been troubling your heart? Is it fear of the future, fear of failure, fear of not being enough? Whatever it is, bring it to me now. Speak it to me. I already know your heart, and I want to hear from you. Tell me about your fears, and then release them into my hands. My hands are strong, and they are gentle. I can carry the things that feel too heavy for you. I want you to trust me with your anxieties. So often, anxiety is born from trying to control things that are out of your hands. You worry about how things will turn out, about what people will think, about whether you are making the right decisions. But my beloved child, you don't need to carry that burden. I am in control. I am the one who holds the future. You don't need to know all the answers because I already do. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. When you feel anxiety rising in your heart, remember that I am near. I am as close to you as the breath you take. In those moments, turn to me. Call out my name, and I will answer you. I will fill you with my peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. My peace is not like the peace the world offers. The world offers temporary relief, distractions, and empty promises, but my peace is deep, lasting, and true. It comes from knowing that I am with you, that I will never leave you nor forsake you. Look to the birds of the air. They do not worry about where their next meal will come from, and yet I provide for them. Are you not more valuable to me than they are? I know every hair on your head. I know every thought before you think it, every need before you speak it. If I care for the sparrows, how much more do I care for you, my precious child? I know the concerns that keep you awake at night, the things that make your heart race, the what-ifs that cloud your mind. But I am asking you to trust me with those things. You don't need to figure it all out. Let go of the need to control and rest in the knowledge that I am in control. When the waves of fear and anxiety come crashing over you, remember that I am the one who calms the storm, just as I spoke to the wind and the waves, saying, "Peace, be still." I speak those same words to your heart tonight. Peace, be still. You are not alone in your fear. I am with you, and my presence brings peace. No matter how strong the storm feels, it is not stronger than my love for you. I am greater than your fears, greater than your anxieties, greater than anything that could ever come against you. I know that sometimes fear feels like a constant companion, but my beloved child, I am with you in every moment. When you walk through the valley, I am there. When you face the unknown, I am already ahead of you, preparing the way. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. Not fear, not anxiety, not anything in all of creation. You are safe in my arms, and nothing can snatch you away from me. As you prepare to sleep tonight, I want you to release your fears and anxieties into my hands. Let go of the things that are keeping you from resting in my peace. You don't need to hold on to them any longer. I am here, ready to take them from you. Trust me, my child. I am for you, not against you. I am working all things together for your good, even the things that seem uncertain or frightening. Breathe deeply now, and as you exhale, imagine releasing every fear, every worry, every anxiety into my care. Feel the weight lift from your heart. I am giving you my peace. You are safe. You are loved. You are held in my everlasting arms. If these words about letting go of fear and anxiety spoke to your heart tonight, write in the comments. I release my fears to you, Lord. My beloved child, as you prepare for rest tonight, I want you to turn your thoughts toward tomorrow. The new day is filled with opportunities, moments yet to be lived, and blessings that are already being prepared for you. But I know that, at times, the thought of tomorrow can bring uncertainty, maybe even worry or doubt. That's why I invite you now to prepare your heart for tomorrow, not with fear, but with faith. Trust that I am already there, waiting to guide you through everything that lies ahead. When you wake in the morning, you will not wake alone. I will be with you, just as I am with you now. Every step you take tomorrow will be in my presence, and every challenge you face will be met with my strength. But tonight, I want you to settle your heart in the assurance that tomorrow belongs to me. You don't need to know every detail of what the day will bring, because I do. I see the path ahead of you, and I am preparing it for your good. Let go of the urge to control what tomorrow holds. I know that sometimes you wish you could see the future, that you could plan for every outcome and protect yourself from uncertainty. But, my child, part of walking with me is learning to trust me with the unknown. I ask you to have faith, to believe that even when you don't know the future, you can trust the one who does. I am your guide, your shepherd, and I will lead you through whatever tomorrow brings. Take a moment now to quiet your mind. Breathe deeply, and as you do, release any anxiety or worry that may be lingering about tomorrow. I am with you, and I will never leave you. You don't need to worry about what the day will hold. My grace is sufficient for every need you will encounter, and my strength will be made perfect in your weakness. Trust me to give you what you need, exactly when you need it. You don't have to carry tomorrow's burdens tonight. Consider the flowers of the field, how they grow. They do not labor or spin, yet I clothe them in beauty and splendor. I take care of them, and they do not worry about tomorrow. How much more do I care for you, my precious child? You are worth far more than the flowers of the field. I know what you need before you even ask, and I am already providing for you even now. Rest in the assurance that I will meet your needs tomorrow, just as I have met them today. Tomorrow is an opportunity to walk in faith, to trust me in new ways. I know that there may be challenges ahead, but I want you to see them not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. Every difficulty you face is a chance to lean on me, to deepen your faith, and to see my power at work in your life. I will give you wisdom for each decision, strength for each task, and peace for every moment of uncertainty. You don't have to face anything alone. As you prepare your heart for tomorrow, I want you to think about my promises. I have promised never to leave you nor forsake you. I have promised to be your refuge and strength, your ever-present help in trouble. I have promised to work all things together for your good, and I have promised that my plans for you are to give you hope and a future. These promises are true, not just for today, but for every tomorrow. They are a firm foundation for your faith, and you can stand on them with confidence. When you wake tomorrow, I ask you to begin your day with me. Before the busyness of the day begins, before the demands of life crowd in, take a moment to sit with me. Let my presence be the first thing that fills your heart. I will give you peace for the day ahead, and I will remind you of my love for you. No matter what the day brings, you can face it with the assurance that I am with you. Perhaps there are things you are hoping for tomorrow, opportunities, breakthroughs, answers to prayers. I know the desires of your heart, and I want you to bring them to me. Trust that I am at work, even when you cannot see it. Sometimes the answers you are looking for come in ways you don't expect. But know this, my child, I hear your prayers, and I am faithful to respond. I am working in the background, arranging things for your good, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Have faith that I am moving in ways beyond your understanding. If tomorrow brings unexpected challenges, do not be afraid. Remember that I am with you, and I will give you what you need to overcome. You may not have the strength in yourself, but my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel unsure, remember that I am your firm foundation. You can stand in confidence and knowing that I am your rock and your fortress. As you sleep tonight, let your heart be filled with hope for tomorrow. I have good plans for you, my child. I am not leading you into uncertainty or fear, but into the fullness of life that I have promised. Tomorrow is not something to be feared. It is a gift, a new day full of my mercies, which are new every morning. When you wake, greet the day with faith, knowing that I have already gone before you. I am preparing the way, and I will walk with you every step. Before you close your eyes tonight, thank me for the gift of tomorrow. Even though you don't know what it will bring, you can trust that it will be filled with my love, my grace, and my presence. You are not facing it alone. I am with you, and together, we will face whatever comes. If these words about preparing your heart for tomorrow in faith spoke to you tonight, write in the comments, "I trust you with my tomorrow, Lord." My beloved child, as the day ends and the quiet of the night surrounds you, I know that sometimes your heart carries the weight of things left undone. Perhaps there are moments from today that didn't go the way you hoped, or maybe there are lingering regrets about decisions made, words spoken, or actions taken. I want to tell you now, my child, you don't have to carry these burdens into tomorrow. You don't have to hold on to the weight of your failures. I invite you to surrender them to me. I know how easy it is to dwell on the things you feel you have done wrong. Maybe you said something you wish you could take back, or maybe you didn't handle a situation the way you thought you should. But, my child, I am not here to condemn you. I am here to remind you of my grace. My grace is enough to cover every mistake, every failure, every shortcoming. When I look at you, I do not see your failures. I see my beloved, whom I have redeemed. Your mistakes do not define you. Your worth is not tied to your ability to be perfect. I have already declared that you are precious in my sight, and nothing you do can change that. I know that you strive to do your best, but I also know that sometimes you fall short. That's why I invite you to rest in my grace, to let go of the need to be perfect, and to trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you make mistakes. Think of the times in Scripture when my children failed. Peter denied me 3 times, even after walking closely with me for years. Yet I did not cast him aside. Instead, I restored him, and he became a pillar of my church. David, a man after my own heart, made terrible mistakes, but I did not abandon him. I forgave him, and I continued to use him for my purposes. My child, if I can use the failures of these men to accomplish my plans, do you not think I can do the same with yours? I want you to bring your failures to me now. Name them, speak them out to me. There is no shame in admitting where you have fallen short, because I already know. I see your heart, and I know the regret you feel. But I do not hold your failures against you. I am ready to take them from you and to replace them with my peace. I am not disappointed in you, my child. I love you, and my love is not based on your performance. It is based on who I am and who I have made you to be. When you surrender your failures to me, you are acknowledging that you need me. You are admitting that you cannot do this life on your own, and that is exactly where I want you to be. I never intended for you to carry the burden of perfection. I am your strength. I am your righteousness. When you fall, I am here to lift you up. When you fail, I am here to remind you that my love for you is constant and unwavering. My child, failure is not final. It is not the end of your story. I specialize in turning what looks like failure into something beautiful. What you see as a mistake, I see as an opportunity for growth, for learning, for drawing closer to me. When you surrender your failures to me, you open the door for me to work in your life in ways you may not have expected. I can use even your missteps to bring about my good purposes. Do not be afraid to fail, for I am with you in every moment. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to trust me. When you let go of the fear of failure, you will find a freedom you have never known before. You will be free to take risks, to step out in faith, knowing that even if you stumble, I am there to catch you. You are safe in my hands, and nothing you do can separate you from my love. As you lie down to rest tonight, release the weight of today's failures. Do not let them linger in your heart or mind. Tomorrow is a new day, and my mercies are new every morning. I am giving you a fresh start, a clean slate. You do not need to carry the burden of yesterday into tomorrow. Let go of what you cannot change, and trust that I am already working to redeem every part of your story. Remember, my child, I have called you by name. You are mine. I am the one who holds your life in my hands, and I have already written the ending of your story. It is a story of redemption, of grace, of victory. Your failures are not the end. They are simply part of the journey. When you surrender them to me, I can transform them into something beautiful. As you prepare for sleep, I ask you to trust in my forgiveness. I have washed you clean with my blood, and there is no sin, no mistake, no failure that my grace cannot cover. You are forgiven, you are loved, and you are free. There is nothing left for you to do but to rest in my love and to trust in my promise that I am making all things new. Breathe deeply now, and with each breath, release the weight of your failures into my hands. Feel the peace that comes from knowing that you are not defined by your mistakes, Backgroud, but by my love for you. I am with you, my child, and I will never leave you. Tomorrow is a new day, and you will face it with my strength, my grace, and my love. If these words about surrendering your failures to me touched your heart tonight, write in the comments, "I surrender my failures to you, Lord." My beloved child, as you prepare to rest tonight, I want to remind you of the love that surrounds you, the love of family, friends, and those close to your heart. I know that as the day draws to a close, your thoughts often turn to those you care about, and perhaps there are concerns, hopes, and prayers for them that weigh on your heart. Before you sleep, I invite you to lift these loved ones up to me. Trust that I am caring for them, watching over them, and working in their lives, just as I am working in yours. You are not meant to carry the burden of worrying for those you love. I know how deeply you care for them, how you want the best for them, and how your heart aches when they are in pain or facing struggles. But my child, I am the one who holds their lives in my hands. I am the one who knows their every need, their every fear, their every hope. And I love them with a love that is even greater than yours, a perfect, unending love. You can trust me with them. As you think of your loved ones tonight, bring each one before me. Speak their names in prayer. And as you do, release your worries for them into my hands. I am the Good Shepherd, and just as I care for you, I care for them. I know the paths they are walking, the challenges they are facing, and the prayers they carry in their hearts. You may not always know how to help them, but I do. I am their healer, their protector, their provider. Whatever they need, I will supply. There may be loved ones in your life who are going through difficult seasons right now. Perhaps they are struggling with illness, with doubt, with fear, or with broken relationships. It can be hard to see those you love in pain, but I want you to know that I am with them. I have not left their side, and I am working in their lives even when you cannot see it. Sometimes my work is quiet, behind the scenes, but I am always present. I hear their cries, I feel their pain, and I am holding them close to my heart. Pray for those who are hurting tonight. Lift up their pain to me and ask me to bring healing, comfort, and peace. I am the great physician, and there is no wound too deep for me to heal. Trust that I am already at work, bringing restoration to their bodies, minds, and spirits. My timing is perfect, and my ways are higher than yours. Even when the healing seems slow, know that I am in control and I will bring about my good purposes in their lives. There may also be loved ones who are far from me, whose hearts have wandered away. I know how much this weighs on you, how deeply you long for them to return to me. But, my child, do not lose hope. I am the one who leaves the 99 to seek the one who is lost. No matter how far they have strayed, they are never beyond my reach. I am calling them back to me, and I will not stop pursuing them with my love. Your prayers for them are powerful. Continue to lift them up to me, trusting that I am softening their hearts, drawing them back into my arms. Pray for those whose faith is struggling, for those who feel distant from me or who are questioning their path. I see the doubts they carry, and I understand the struggles they face, but I am patient, and my love for them has not wavered. I am their shepherd, and I will guide them back to the fold in my perfect timing. Keep praying for them, and trust that I am working in ways you cannot see. There may be some in your life who are facing decisions and uncertainties about their future. They may feel overwhelmed by the choices ahead, unsure of which path to take. Pray for them, my child. Ask me to give them wisdom, clarity, and peace. I will light their path and guide their steps. I know the plans I have for them, plans to prosper them and not to harm them, plans to give them hope and a future. Even when the road ahead seems unclear, I am leading them, just as I lead you. As you lift your loved ones up to me tonight, I also ask you to pray for their protection. This world is full of dangers and uncertainties, but I am their shield and their defender. I send my angels to watch over them, to guard them in all their ways. Whether they are near or far, they are never outside of my care. I am with them in every moment, protecting them from harm and surrounding them with my love. If there are relationships in your life that have been strained or broken, bring them to me as well. I am the God of reconciliation, and I delight in bringing healing to broken relationships. Pray for those with whom you have had conflict, and ask me to bring peace where there has been tension. I will soften hearts, restore trust, and rebuild what has been broken. My child, nothing is impossible for me, and no relationship is beyond my power to heal. Finally, as you prepare to sleep, I ask you to rest in the assurance that I am caring for your loved ones. You don't have to carry the weight of worrying for them. You don't have to fix their problems or solve their struggles. That is my job. Your role is to love them, to pray for them, and to trust me with the rest. I am working in their lives, just as I am working in yours. You can trust me to care for them, to guide them, and to bring about my perfect will in their lives. As you close your eyes tonight, release your loved ones into my hands. I am holding them, just as I am holding you. My love for them is deep, constant, and unfailing. Rest in the knowledge that I am with them, and I will never let them go. If these words about praying for your loved ones spoke to your heart tonight, write in the comments, I trust you with my loved ones, Lord. My beloved child, as you prepare to lay your head down and rest tonight, I want you to remember the promises I have made to you. My promises are not empty words. They are firm and unshakable, a foundation on which you can build your life. In the quiet of this moment, I ask you to reflect on the hope that my promises bring. No matter what today held or what tomorrow may bring, my promises remain true. They are an anchor for your soul, steady and secure in the midst of every storm. The world around you may change and the circumstances of your life may shift, but I am unchanging. My words are eternal, and they will never fail. When you rest in my promises, you rest in the assurance that I am working all things together for your good. I want you to lay down tonight with a heart full of hope, knowing that my plans for you are good, and that I will fulfill every promise I have made. One of my promises to you is that I will never leave you nor forsake you. Even when you feel alone, even when the night seems long and the way forward is unclear, I am with you. You are never out of my sight, and you are never beyond my reach. My presence surrounds you like a protective shield, and nothing can separate you from my love. This promise is for you in every season of life, in every trial and every triumph. Rest in the knowledge that you are never alone. Another promise I want you to remember is that my grace is sufficient for you. There may be times when you feel weak, when the demands of life seem overwhelming, and you wonder how you will carry on. But my grace is more than enough. When you are weak, I am strong. When you feel like you cannot take another step, I will carry you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to have it all together because I am holding everything in my hands. Trust that my grace will sustain you, no matter what tomorrow brings. I have also promised to supply all your needs according to my riches in glory. My child, I see every need you have, and I am already at work meeting those needs. Whether they are physical, emotional, or spiritual, I am your provider. You don't need to worry about tomorrow or what it may hold, because I am the God who provides. Just as I care for the birds of the air and clothe the flowers of the field, I care for you. You are precious to me, and I will not let your needs go unmet. Trust me to provide for you, and rest in the assurance that I am taking care of you. In times of trouble, I have promised to be your refuge and strength, your ever-present help in times of need. My beloved child, when life feels difficult and challenges arise, you can always run to me. I am your safe place, your shelter from the storm. No matter what the world throws at you, you can find refuge in my arms. I will protect you, I will uphold you, and I will give you the strength to face whatever comes your way. There is no trial too great for me, no burden too heavy for me to carry. I know that at times, the future may seem uncertain. You may wonder what is ahead, and fear may try to creep into your heart. But my child, I have promised you a future filled with hope. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that I am guiding your steps. I am leading you into a future that is filled with my goodness. You can walk forward in faith, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. As you reflect on my promises, I want you to remember my promise of peace. I have given you my peace, not as the world gives, but a peace that surpasses all understanding. This peace is yours, even in the midst of chaos. It is a peace that guards your heart and mind, a peace that remains, no matter what is happening around you. When you rest in my peace, you can lay down in safety, knowing that I am in control. Do not let your heart be troubled, my child. Believe in me and in my promises. The world may offer you many reasons to worry, but my word offers you every reason to hope. Hope is not wishful thinking. It is a confident expectation in my faithfulness. You can be sure that I will do what I have said I will do. My promises are a light in the darkness, a firm foundation when everything else feels uncertain. Before you sleep, I invite you to meditate on the specific promises I have spoken over your life. Think of the times when I have shown myself faithful, when I have answered prayers, when I have provided exactly what you needed. Let those moments remind you that I am a promise-keeping God. What I have done before, I will do again. I am faithful, yesterday, today, and forever. You don't have to face tomorrow with fear or uncertainty because you have my promises to stand on. My love for you is steadfast, and my word will never return void. As you sleep tonight, let your heart be filled with hope. Let go of any fear, doubt, or worry, and trust in my faithfulness. You are safe in my care, and I am holding every part of your life in my hands. My beloved child, my promises are a gift to you, a source of hope and strength. I want you to hold on to them tightly, especially in the moments when life feels hard. As you rest tonight, let my promises bring you peace. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never fail you. If these words about finding hope in my promises spoke to your heart tonight, write in the comments, "I find hope in your promises, Lord." Thank you, my beloved child, for spending this time with me. I hope my words have touched your heart tonight. Before you go, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and share this message with those who need to hear my voice. Together, we can spread my love far and wide. Now for the special surprise I promised you, it's the video that's appearing on your screen right now. In it, I will reveal even deeper truths that will strengthen your faith and bring you closer to me. Don't stop here, continue watching, and allow me to guide you into a greater understanding of my plans for your life.